all other things being equal, and push them together a little bit, and take a little feel through the elbows and shape him and make him give, and active riding. Impress him seriously so he gives to you. Good. And trot when you're ready. I mean, there are people who, I can think of some people who say, well, I've never spent more than $1,500 for a horse in my life. Well, okay, that's fine. If that's the way it is, that's okay. And so your expectations reasonably have to be sort of limited, but you can still learn a lot and have fun and go to places that's appropriate. Livelier now, springy. Turn your left wrist where it belongs. Make the trot a little bigger. Yeah, that's right. And bend a lot. Good, let's do the left lead. Okay, now he kind of ran into that a little, right? Bend him more. Take him around your inner leg. I have a woman down in Sarasota, and I can't figure her out, really. They're building a 10,000 square foot house. She rented she was going to rent a G5. She got something smaller, but she was taking 4 couples on a destination 40th birthday party for her husband, and they were going to spend like $75,000 or $100,000 on this weekend. And the 2 horses she has are just junk. And I mean, she spends a lot of money on riding lessons and things, but if she had something more suitable, it would be so much easier. And it isn't like, in her case, it isn't like, well, then the children won't get to go to college. So
right.
That's good. Now make a 10-meter circle here once. So it's so variable. Gather a little bit, sit deeply, pick him up a little, tip back, stretch your ribs up. That's fine. And trotting. Roundness, softness, bending. That's right. All that feeling of carrying the energy through. And let's make one more left knee canter. All right. Now go straight. And try to make it look a little more to the inside. Drop his head a little. Now you're posting again. Sit down. That's right. Make a real square corner, a nice deep corner where he doesn't just lean around it. Better like that, because then you influence him and you're less a passenger. Shorten his outline. Deep square corner. That's better. That looks much more educated than when he goes around like one of those little silver balls in a pinball machine. Okay? And supple him and land in trot. Good, active. You can post now. Bend him. Circle large. And let's invite him to stretch down a little bit. And invite him to go a little lower. Bend him a tiny bit the wrong way and see if he'll take the feel more. Yeah, and keep contact on the left, even though if he's there and he wants to stretch, you let him chew the reins out of your fingers, but you don't let him dive. Ask him to be a little more with his nose in and then see if he goes lower. Yeah, bend him a lot now. Bend him in. Keep the right rein feel, right elbow. Because if he doesn't know where you are, it's hard to direct his energy anywhere. It just gets lost in space. Okay, and sit to the trot and just lift your stomach up and walk. Fine, in the long rein, and that's enough. Okay? Yeah, so I'm seeing things that I want to see, and we have lots that can be worked on, but your sitting is starting to be useful in both games. And that lets us begin to ask him some harder questions, which in turn make it more interesting for him. Okay?